Oh, don't you just love Roman Reigns and the Bloodline? The number one story on WWE television right now. You know, Roman Reigns, Smackdown, Sami Zayn, let's talk about it. This was the thing I've been looking forward to the most out of all of WWE, all of wrestling, was what's going to happen at SmackDown after the Royal Rumble. And it kicked off with Roman Reigns. I'm going to go over it, tell you what I think of it. I'm going to go over some of the shit what was on the show as well. It was a lot of shit. But the most important thing was Roman Reigns and the Bloodline and Sami Zayn. What's Jay going to do? So start SmackDown with Roman Reigns. You know, he gets... Kayla Braxton tries to get an interview with Roman Reigns, but he just laughs it off. Basically says, fuck your interview. Paul Heyman just basically says, thanks for wearing our colours, you know, the red and black that's on the Bloodline merchandise right now. And Solo Sikoa, Jimmy Uso walk off with Roman and Paul Heyman. And there's only no Jey Uso. So where's Jey Uso in all this? What's he going to do? Is he going to be here tonight? So then we get Roman Reigns and the Bloodline at the backstage, and Roman Reigns demands that Jimmy and Solo finds Jay. You know, I can see something where Jimmy is the one who stands up to Roman Reigns in all this Bloodline, you know, against him or for him. He's very dominant, and Solo takes Roman's words no matter what. So we do get eventually at the end of the show. So WWE kind of did this right by booking the show around the biggest storyline, the main story in the WWE. Book it. This is easy. Just book it around the shows. Make people keep watching. Make people not reach for remote control. That is simple. That's how they did it in the Attitude Era. Obviously, it was more car crash TV writing, but it was nonetheless, you know, they kind of went with this. Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman was the only ones who went out to talk about Sami Zayn. Jimmy and Solo was demanded by Roman to stay back, to go to the car. So we got Roman Reigns, boos. I wish that more of the crowd in Charlotte was more booing Roman. You know, it wasn't. They didn't do anything. It didn't live up to 2017 Raw after WrestleMania 33 booing of Roman Reigns. After he defeated The Undertaker, he got the fuck you Roman chants. Roman sucks, go away chants. It was just mostly boos, and we did get some Sami chants. But Roman Reigns, he says he would rather talk about Cody Rhodes instead of the past, which is Sami Zayn. Which I found funny, to be honest with you. But he says, fine, I'll talk about Sami Zayn, and he says, where's Jey Uso in all this? I want to know where Jey Uso, what time it is to turn his back on the family. It's WrestleMania season, and out of nowhere, Sami Zayn, with a hood on, jumps Roman Reigns, kicking the shit out of Roman Reigns in the ring. He rips his hood off. Monstrous pop for Sami Zayn. People went crazy. I don't know, 15,000 people stood up for Sami Zayn, watching him, people want to get to Sami Zayn, you know, for him to get his revenge back on Roman after the Bloodline kicked him out, assaulted him after the Royal Rumble, and he was going to go for a Hoover kick. Roman Reigns got an upper hand then on him. Jimmy and Solo came rushing through the crowd. Obviously, they put down the champagne as Roman Reigns wanted, and they attacked Sami Zayn. And they were going to do the same spot that they did to Kevin Owens, put the chair around his head, and Solo was going to run at it and break his neck. But Roman stopped Solo from doing this, and he said, Sami. Actually, before all this, I've got to say, Sami Zayn wanted Roman Reigns in Montreal for the Universal Championship, for the World Championship. And then Roman stopped Solo from breaking Sami's neck. And then Roman says, I know what I want. You know, you want that, and I want this from you. I want to destroy you in front of your friends and family in Montreal. I want to do that before WrestleMania, which he will do. He will defeat Sami Zayn. And it's going to be an absolutely epic reaction for Sami Zayn in that stadium, in that arena. 15,000 people chanting for Sami. Hopefully we bring back Sami's old song, because I actually do miss it. I do want to hear the hometown crowd, singing this song, hum it, chant it. It'll be really awesome to see. It'll be a great atmosphere for the road to WrestleMania. Just make everything lively. That's how wrestling should be, lively. entertaining, big storylines, big matches, getting paid off at the pay-per-views instead of doing banger matches all the time. Storytelling is the best thing in pro wrestling. It is. There's nothing better than storytelling. Wow, I can write matches. I can have wrestler A versus wrestler B. 20 near falls in 20-minute match per show. Oh, I don't like the shows being too long. So why do you want all these long matches, 5-star matches? It doesn't make sense. You have to build on SmackDown and Raw for then to get these banger matches. And you don't remember the banger matches from 2 months ago on Monday Night Raw, do you? You remember them from the pay-per-views and the one-off occasion for Raw, maybe Cena, Shawn Michaels. Anyway, I'm going off I'm not going talking about something else now. But Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn is official for the Elimination Chamber live in Montreal. Cannot wait for that. Also on the show, that was fantastic. It could have been better. I did want to hear Sami Zayn's thoughts on Roman Reigns, but you could see the aggression in Sami Zayn's eyes, and Roman giving him what he wants. He's the ultimate villain. He is probably the greatest villain under Vince McMahon, as opposed to wrestling characters. Absolutely love it. The best work WWE's put on in the last 15 years. The last thing that was as good as this was Batista Triple H. You know, is Batista going to stay in Evolution, challenge JBL for the WWE Championship, or will he challenge his friend, his mentor, Triple H for the World Championship after he won the Royal Rumble 2005? Amazing stuff. WWE hasn't lived up to that. Yes, Daniel Bryan's storyline was good. The Summer of Punk was okay. The promo was the memorable thing, and the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Everything else just felt flat. Kofi Mania wasn't that good. It paid off. The payoff was horrible. No challengers. It went on for 6 months. Yeah, it was that bad. But this is getting there with Cena. Not Cena. This is getting there with Batista and Triple H as one of the last great storylines of WWE in the last 15 years. Also on the show, quickly, I'm just going to briefly go over. We had Braun Strowman and Ricochet defeating Imperium to be the number one contender to the Usos tag team title match. That's going to happen next week. That should be a good match, definitely. Obviously, the Usos are going to win that, but where is Jay? Jay's going to be there. Jay is going to be the ultimate character in this storyline. It will be Montreal, Sami Zayn versus Roman Reigns. Jey Uso super kicks Sami Zayn for his decision to be and stick with his bloodline. That's what it's going to be. That's going to swerve everyone from booing Cody, wanting Sami in the main event, to actually wanting Sami to get his revenge on the Usos. Jey Uso, the Uso that's never liked Sami Zayn up until recently in the last few weeks. Charlotte defeated Sonya Deville for Women's Championship. Who cares? Who gives a shit, really? I mean, we're going to get Rhea Ripley Charlotte soon after Elimination Chamber's finished. There was a fatal four-way for the number one contenders Elimination Chamber match for the Raw Women's Championship. I don't know why the SmackDown wrestlers in there challenging it, because it's a Raw belt, but it doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. The brand split isn't here anymore. But we did get Natalya winning. Wow, excited. I'm going to stop what we're going to do, and I'm looking forward to Natalya competing in the Elimination Chamber. I don't care. Nobody cares about Natalya. She's shit. What's she going to get a big pop in Montreal? Probably. I'd rather have seen Zelina Vega win it, or maybe Shotzi Blackheart win it. Whatever. And I think that was it, actually. Or Bray Wyatt, and we had 10 seconds with Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy. Bray Wyatt was sat in his chair, looking at the TV, and on his shoulder, Uncle Howdy touched his shoulder, turned around to the camera really quick, and that was it. So they're obviously working together. We don't know what's going to happen. We won't see anything until after Elimination Chamber. You've heard that here first. But overall, Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, Bloodline, Jey Uso story, best thing on SmackDown, best thing in wrestling right now. Other than that, the show was shite. It really was. But if you like the video, please like the video, comment your thoughts, and subscribe for more.